Hello, my all signs, my all stars. A very welcome to your favorite weekly readings. I am Shivalika. Welcome to the channel, the space, and my home. Yes, you're very welcome. This place where the intention is to get messages for your absolute expansion and highest growth. Always. If you've subscribed, I'm sure you know this. It means a lot. It's such a boost. You feel so good turning up every day and doing these readings. And if you're brand new, please keep an open mind and allow the readings to kind of resonate with you. And that's all that I wanted to say. And I actually wanted to genuinely thank each one of you for being such an important part of this. It makes me very happy because I love what I do, in simple words. So this is your weekly reading from 19th to the 25th. We also have a new moon, 18th, very close. New moons are amazing. This new moon, I believe, is in Capricorn. They are amazing. They are a clean slate. It's also very transformative. So let's see what messages come out for each sign. The intentions are set, the energies are in place. I am ready, my cards are ready. Welcome once again. Let's go. We're starting with Aries. Hello Aries and welcome. This is your weekly from 19th to the 25th. New moon is so close. New moon is such an amazing time to kind of, restart, reset, a clean slate kind of a moment. So if that's something that you're looking forward to, let's see how it translates into your message. Aries, your weekly, super excited. This is quite an important week. I'm going to tell this to everyone because, this week kind of cements the base for the entire year. Yup, it's that important. All right, Aries, let's go. You're starting with your energy. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely. What is within you? What are you feeling within? All right. Very similar. What's on your mind? Okay. What is coming towards you this week? Very interesting, by the way. Your challenge this week. Interesting. Your advantage. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's the new moon in Capricorn, and look, Capricorn has made its appearance in your advantage. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Aries, we're going to look at it just a little later. Let's jump in because we've got a good bunch of energies here on the table. Okay, you're starting with the Queen of Pentacles. Love this. This is the pre-Empress energy, the pre-abundance energy. I mean, she's already abundance, but this energy is the announcement and arrival of more abundance. This is my money multiplier. Very resourceful. This is the mom that is like a super mom, that kind of energy. She does it all. And people wonder, how do you do it all? Simply put, how do you do it all? Very earth, very grounded. You have a lot of earth here, by the way. And surprisingly, I have no fire. You're fire element. So let's see where the fire pops up, Aries. Seems like this is a very calming, grounded week for you. Within you have the Two of Pentacles, more earth. You're trying to balance, you're trying to harmonize, you're trying to make something, but this is within you. All right. So I think you're very calm. You're very balanced. And there is something that you're doing that others may not be aware of. In fact, you might be doing such a brilliant job of balancing things that the only thing that the world sees is the output. The mind-blowing output, but the effort stays very close to Aries, you, and it's a very impressive feat. I have to say that very impressive. I mean, nobody comes to know, but you're doing a lot. In today's day and age, balancing things is not easy, but you're doing it effortlessly within. On your mind, you've got the Page of Swords. That's air energy. Makes me want to say that you're finding out information. It almost feels like you're looking for a new job, or you're finding out some more details, finding out some more ways to kind of improve yourself. For a lot of you, you may also be actively spying or stalking. But then again, the purpose is you want something for yourself. So it's a very good energy in your mind. You're very curious. I want to say you're very thirsty. The quench, the thirst for knowledge is, oh my gosh, Amazing. What's coming towards you this week is the Six of Swords, more air energy. This is Mercury in Aquarius. This is movement. I almost want to say that whatever you're looking for, your mind is looking for, it finds this week. And then you take that finding, you take that information and you make your next move. It involves a travel, it involves distance, it involves technology, it involves reinvention, it involves learning something which is very 2026 technology, very 2026. I also feel you have somebody here helping you. Somebody here helping you. So that's good energy coming in, by the way. Now the challenge is the Queen of Swords, more air. Look, you're the Queen of Pentacle. I mean, you're showing me your Queen of Pentacle. I'm not seeing any fire here yet. And the challenge is the Queen of Swords. So there might be another person here, another feminine energy or masculine energy, because Queen of Swords is typically a very active masculine energy. Now the challenge is that this person is very, very straightforward, very, they're very different from you. The challenge is this person is very different from you. They're more about their words, and they're very, very less forgiving. They're very brutal. Not that it's a bad energy, it's a very good energy, but it's very different from you. Another person, you're going to be coming across face to face with another person, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that kind of energy. They are very straightforward, and you're showing that you're very grounded, you're very content, you're very happy with where you are at, or you're doing something that is, of course, it's money based, it's resource based, but you want to do it in your way. So I want to say that this week it's almost like you kind of meet up to a very, very suitable, powerful match. The advantage is the devil. Okay, the devil is the coming together of two people. Because it's in your advantage, this is Capricorn energy. We have new moon in Capricorn. This is about transformations. This is about, finding the truth. Queen of Swords is also all about truth. She's holding the sword of truth. It's almost like you pair up, you come up with someone, you collaborate with someone this week where the output is unstoppable. I mean, it's a force to reckon with. Very, very powerful combo. Very powerful combo. Interesting, very, very interesting week for you. Let's see what we've got to raise our frequencies. We've got the Hierophant. That's more earth energy. There's a lot of earth and grounded here. Hierophant is Taurus energy. This is number 5. This is I'm actually very intrigued, because the devil also has 3 energies. I mean, of course, the devil is bondage coming together. But with the Hierophant coming in, raising your frequency, Aries, again, it's one person and 2 people going. It almost feels like this week is the coming together of you and one more person or a team or an organization where the goal is the same, ways of operating are different. And the output of it, and you might just have been searching for something like this. And the output of it, like I said, is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I mean, you guys are revolutionizing, teaching, empowering the world. You're empowering the world. That kind of energy. All right, Aries, let's clarify. Let's get some more dates for you for this week. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, your energy. Queen of Pentacles, please. We've got the King of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles. My gosh, you're so ready. This is growth. This is expansion. And there, 3 of Wands is Mars in Aries. You're preparing something for the month of March. For the month of March, you're getting absolutely ready. We have the King of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. For a lot of you, your other half, your better half, your person is coming in the month of March, because Queen of Pentacle and King of Pentacle is a couple. They may be at a distance. You may be reuniting in March. You may be meeting in March. You may be, going out together in March. So, looking very, very good. All plans are being made for absolute growth here. March month is your birthday month is very, very significant. Let's see, Two of Pentacles. What is it that you're doing within? Oh my gosh, look at that. Two of Pentacles is clarified by Ten of Pentacles and Two of Swords. Clearly, you're growing. You're growing your money. You're allocating your money, allocating your resources, growing. I'm getting franchisees, spreading out, branching out. But you know what? Because we've got two twos, you're being very quiet about it. And I think this plan is right now being formulated within you. It's not yet put out in the world. Whether it's marriage, whether it's opening another branch, opening another job, because this is a general reading, so I'm giving all possible scenarios. Whatever this way of growth and expansion is, you're formulating it all in your mind, in your feelings, within you first. Should I say the sacral chakra? Yes, the sacral chakra, the gut. And you're being very quiet. You're being very quiet. You're not telling anybody about it until it's done. Beautiful. The Page of Swords in your mind. Information, more information that you're finding out. We have the Three of Swords and the King of Wands. Now this one makes me want to say, because King of Wands is fire. For a lot of you, you may be finding out about someone who broke your heart in very, very simple ways. I cannot make it any other way. Look how it's popped up. King of Wands and the Three of Swords. Two things. Either you're trying to find out about the person or looking a little bit more, which is very, very natural. It's okay. It happens sometimes. We do check on the people who have broken our heart. But on the other hand, I also feel, Aries, because this is so much about you and your expansion, you are finding out more information for the simple purpose that you don't want to go unprepared. You want to have every bit of information. If you go slightly unprepared, it may cost you. So you want to go very, very prepared. So you're digging in, and you're just digging in and finding more. Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. Fire sign has popped up there. Leo, Aries, Sag. Let's see the Six of Swords. What is coming towards you this week? Very, very interesting energy. And I do see, oh lovely, we've got the Magician and the Hangman. You're going to have a breakthrough this week. You're going to have a very, very solid breakthrough. From the Magician to the Hangman, you're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to have a new perspective. You're going to have, and I think it's going to be initiated by somebody from the outside. Oh, we have the Sun underneath. Somebody's coming in to help you, and not like a help, but like a support system, because you're already very well equipped. You have everything already on the table. So this person is just coming to add value. Again, Mercury is very strong here. All elements are here. And this is the brand new perspective that you were looking for. So stay open this week. Very, very open. Queen of Swords in your challenge. Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups. I want to say that whoever this person is, by the way, air sign, or this person that you're, I mean, it's another feminine energy, very strong, very manager, very, kind of the ultimatum energy kind of a person. And their words are very strong and sharp. They do give you nightmares. You are showing that you're a little bit afraid. You're a little bit hesitant to approach them or be in there. But I do see Two of Cups here. I do see a partnership. I do see a handshake. I just want to tell you, they're very straightforward. Whatever it is, if you go and speak it straightforward, your job is done. You don't even have to overthink. If you've got an idea, go speak the idea. Don't talk about how the idea was conceived, when it was conceived. Drop the idea, drop the bomb, and that's how a Queen of Swords resonates with. Let's see the Devil for your advantage. We've got Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, come on, look. You started with the pre-Empress energy, Queen of Pentacles, Aries. Your ending and your advantage is the pre-empress and the empress has landed in your reading, and this is clarifying, confirming the devil. Whatever, I'm telling you, two people, two very powerful people, two very different ways of operating people are coming together this week. Aries, you and of course somebody else. And it's going to really add immense value to you, immense value to you. Look out for Capricorns, look out for Venus, look out for Venus energy, look out for Libra energy. My gosh, what a powerful union this is. It's like the dream team, you know, the dream collab. Hierophant to raise your frequency. We've got the Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Very interesting. And I really want to say this because Hierophant is 5. This is also 5. This week, protect your energy, Aries. And I want to say one thing very specific to you. Look, you have the Empress, Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Five of Pentacles here. Do not entertain people who are lower than your frequency. This week is all about those people who have higher frequency, higher vibration. And how would you know? The way you would know is the way they treat money, the way they treat abundance, the way they treat wealth, the way they talk about wealth. For those who are, feeling sad for themselves all the time, or they are complaining, or they are in a state of, life does not go my way. Those are not your people. Stay away from those people this week. Protect your energy from those people this week and stay in those who appreciate and embrace abundance. Beautiful reading. All right, let's take out one card from the Moonology for you, and let's see what is the message from the Moonology for Aries. And we've got the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Your advantage is Capricorn energy, by the way. So full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle. So, and we are starting with the new moon in Capricorn now. This is the perfect time for you to choose, start, reset, cement those thoughts, those ideas, and those people that you want to take all the way into 2026. That's what I have for you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. And what a brilliant reading for you, Aries. Love it. Absolutely love it. And I will see you in your next reading. Thank you so much. Moving on to... Hello, Taurus, and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 19th to the 25th, and your daily predictions are also up. Take that and take this and make moves, serious moves for the entire week for yourself. So, your weekly reading, cards are ready. Take a deep breath. Let's go, Taurus. Let's see what this is. A very important week. I cannot emphasize, because whatever you cement this week is pretty much the foundation for 2026. Let's go. Taurus, what are you starting? What are you showing? Boom. All right. That's your energy. That's a pretty good energy. Let's see within you. Interesting. On your mind. That's good. There is something here really exciting in your mind. Coming towards you this week. Wow. Challenge, advantage, and a card that is going to help us raise our frequency. I was almost going to flip it, but I didn't. Okay, Taurus. The reason I stopped a little bit when I put out your first card is because I don't have reversals. I check my cards. However, there is one, and we're going to take it the way it's popped out, because let's go with the message. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, but the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. Now, Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress, Queen of Pentacles is pre-Empress, Empress is the Empress. And that's absolute abundance. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, but Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. And Nine of Pentacles is a very abundant, very financially independent, very, well-to-do you're maybe single, but you're managing. You're maybe in a connection, but on your own individually. You walk the walk, you talk the talk. Very, very admirable, very, 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 very inspiring, very role model like. However, it's in the reverse. So makes me want to say at this point of time, even though you've got everything working for you, something's off. Something is off. In simple words, maybe you're lacking inspiration, simple things. Maybe you've got everything and now you're like, what do I do? What's the next best thing that I can do? So sometimes having it all could also lead to complacency, or, maybe just feeling like I could do so much more. But that idea, that thing knocking, and it is coming. So stay with me. Within you, you've got the Three of Cups. You're in good company. You're having a good time. It's just one of those moments, Taurus, where you seem very content with what you have. But the energies that are coming are very big. Very, very big. So Three of Cups is good company, good dynamic, good friends, good everything. Within you're very, very comfortable, within you're very secure, within things are going the way they were supposed to. Now on your mind, you've got the Ace of Wands, fire. You see, there is a desire. There's a very strong desire to do something. Ace of Wands is typically traveling, exploring. It's crazy. It's crazy. Fire is crazy. Fire wants to be everywhere. And it's an Ace of Wands. So crazy, crazy thing there, Taurus. You want to do something. You want to, maybe you want to fly. Maybe you want to, you want to do something that makes you feel exhilarating. Yeah. What's coming towards you, very interesting, is the Queen of Wands. Look, the Queen has grabbed the Ace of Wands. So either you do it, that's your energy, and you're no longer feeling Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You become straight. You grab this opportunity, you do something which kind of, and you got to ask this to yourself because it's different for different people. And Taurus, you're an earth sign, okay? So what's the most craziest thing that you want to do? And if you've given the opportunity, would you do it? Would you grab the Ace of Wands? Would you fly? Would you, like sky jump, things like that? Would you do crazy things like that? Because that's the kind of energy. And if it's not you, then this is a Queen of Wands, is a fire sign, an energy that's coming your way. And it's going to be like, hey, you want to do something crazy? Let's do it together, like that. Because Queen of Wands is a very, very confident and amazing energy. And it's magnetic, It attracts you. You wanna do things what the Queen of Wands is doing. It's quite powerful. It's equivalent to the sun, if I may say so. The challenge is the Empress. Look how I said the Nine of Pentacles came out in reverse. The challenge is the Empress. So I'm very inclined to say, Taurus, you're not feeling, something is just off. Because you're the Empress, you're the Nine of Pentacles, money-wise, every-wise, And I think people outside look at you and they don't even figure out that you're not doing well. You're just feeling a little less yourself. Just one of those weeks where we kind of lose our faith in ourselves. And interesting, she has the bull or the cow in the frame. Very Taurus. It's almost like, Taurus, you're giving me this that, really I can do it? Should I do it? I mean, Taurus, if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Your advantage is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is finding out more information, being very, very curious. Pages are small, pages are immature, pages are starters. Pages jump into anything. So maybe this is the kind of energy you need to embrace. Because you've already accomplished a lot. For a lot of you, you may have actually accomplished your entire 2026 goals in the first 15-20 days of January. And you're like, okay, that was fast. But maybe get more excited, more curious. If you can do this much, then imagine what you can do with the entire year. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Air and fire this week are your best allies. To raise your frequency, boom, you've got the Knight of Swords. I just said air and fire. Look, air popped out. Your advantage is the Page of Swords. To raise your frequency is the Knight of Swords. Meet the Queen of Wands, get out. Meet the Page of Swords, get out. Do something impulsive, do something spontaneous, enjoy it. Do something that involves speed. Go for a run, go for a hike. It's one of those weeks that is asking you to be a little bit crazy so that you can move your energies. Okay, Taurus, let's clarify. Let's get some more information. It's a pretty, it looks so simple, but it's not. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Why do we have, the Hangman and the Three of Swords. Yeah, you might be just feeling a writer's block, a lack of inspiration, another perspective. And it's not that you're not trying to find, you are. But it's almost like you're arriving, because you're doing it yourself, you're arriving at the same point every time. And you're like, nah, I've tried it before, it doesn't work. I've tried it before, I need something new. So if you need something new, you will have to bring in people. Three of Cups. Within you, we have Judgment and the Judgment. Two very powerful major arcana energies within you. And this is also actually confirming, in a sense, Taurus, that you're very content. Within, you're very happy. You're pouring with gratitude. You're like, oh my God, in every life, I want to be born like this, where I am right now. And that's a very specific message for someone. King of Pentacles underneath, more Taurus energy. In every life, I would want this life for myself. Let's see the Ace of Wands, because that's where the fire is coming. Three of Wands and the King of Pentacles. I mean, that's you. You want Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands comes together and makes Four of Wands. That's not only alignment, 11-11, that's also marriage. That's also going out. That's also being invited. That's also celebrating. So for a lot of you, you want to go out and celebrate. You want to go out and, out and have fun. For a lot of you, you may be also in your mind waiting for a reply, waiting for a response, waiting for an invitation, waiting for an invite to be... it's almost like to travel. It has something to do with travel. Very specific. Let's see the Queen of Wands, because this energy is coming in for you, Taurus. Wow. Wow. It's the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords. And Knight of Swords is what you've got. Embrace this fire energy. Embrace this fire energy this week. There is a card of a wish fulfillment and there is a Knight of Swords. And you know what? You have to make the move. A lot of you, Taurus, you're cooped up in your house. You're cooped up in your comfort zone. You're cooped up wherever you are. The minute, I want to say this, that the minute you step out of your house, the minute you step out, the minute you partner up with somebody and you do something crazy, you're going to feel very good. Empress, for your challenge, we've got the Six of Pentacles and the two sixes on the table. Look, one is, very consciously balancing and giving. The other is moving. So your challenge here is, for a lot of you, your challenge actually could be that, oh my gosh, how do I travel? I have saved only this much. Oh my gosh, I think I may be less on funds compared to what it is that I actually want to go ahead and get. I do see that. I do see that. The challenge here may be how much you're supposed to give, to put in, which is why the Empress came out as the challenge. And Empress is abundance. It is abundance. So the challenge may be, you might be just a little bit short on funds. Or your challenge could also be that you may be also giving for somebody else. However it resonates. You may be giving for somebody else. Are you paying for both people's trip, Taurus? Page of Sword as the advantage. Wow, the amount of repeating cards in this reading. We have the Ace of Wands and the Emperor. Ace of Wands is precisely what you have in your mind, that fire, that passion. Taurus, I want to say that do a little bit more digging and research. You might be able to get a very cool kick-ass discount if money is the thing. The right people, possibly an Aries, can help you. Fire sign can help you. Fire and air are your best ally. If money is the issue, dig a little bit more. Queen of Wands underneath. You may just get sponsored. You may just get like a free pass, free ticket, or a discounted pass, discounted ticket. But you have to act fast. Let's see the Knight of Swords to raise your frequency. We've got the Chariot, more travel, by the way, and the Four of Cups. Focus on the goal. Focus on the travel. I do see there is something here got to do with traveling. Something here got to do with making this plan for travel. And maybe the funds are short, maybe the money is short, maybe you're pitching in for other people. To raise your frequency, both of these are, by the way, Cancer cards. This is Cancer, and this is Universe's confirmation you're on the right path. This is Moon in Cancer, Four of Cups. And, we have the new moon in Capricorn on 18th. So focus on what you want. Don't worry about whether it's happening or it's not happening. If travel is the goal, then you focus on the travel. What you're going to do, how you're going to do. Maybe not bother so much about everything else that is around it. Because when we focus on what we want, solutions arrive. When we focus on the problem, we are stuck in the problem. That is what I'm trying to convey here. All right, let's take out one card from the Moonology for you, Taurus. Let's see what wants to come out for Taurus. We'll take... This one wants to come out, but this is what I would like to take out for you. And we've got, what do you need to release? Waning moon. What do you want? What do you need to release? Taurus, clearly you're taking care of someone and doing things for others, therefore not being able to do for you. So let me put it this way, what or who do you need to release? Waning moon, that is your message. Use it to your advantage. And that's what I have for you for the week. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table, isn't it? It is. Okay, thank you so much, Taurus, for being a part of this reading. I will see you in your next reading. Do take very good care of yourself. We're moving on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 19th to the 25th. Your daily predictions are up, by the way. Do have a good look at them. All messages in advance are for preparation. Simple, so that you can make the week move for you. So if you are ready, this is your energy prediction. And let's see, Gemini, what amazing messages want to come out for you this week. It's an important week. The new moon is in Capricorn. And, this is one of those weeks where you cement your intentions and then actions. It's pretty much going to lay down the playground for 2026. So, important, right? Let's go, Gemini. You're starting. Okay, that popped out so many times. I put it back, shuffled, and it still came out. Okay, that's your energy. What do you have within? Okay. On your mind this week, coming towards you this week. That's a good energy. Your challenge, okay. Advantage, very good advantage. Talk about new moon in Capricorn, and I love that you've got that as an advantage. And a card that's going to help you raise your frequency, Gemini. Okay, let's talk, Gemini. We really need to talk. Okay, so you're starting with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is water. I mean air. Did I just say water? Sorry. Three of Swords is air energy. Clearly you're hurt. Clearly you're feeling upset. Clearly you're feeling really, really not so good. I mean, somebody's, this is not the cake being cut. This is the cake being left uncut, but being destroyed. If you look at the imagery, someone is really, really, really hurt you. And that energy is with you. That's why it's shown itself as the first energy. So you're hurting over something or somebody. Okay, within you, you have the Seven of Cups. I want to say that maybe at this point of time, as we're talking right now, Gemini, you may be feeling a little bit lost. You may be feeling a little bit all over the place. You may be feeling like this is not work, this is not work. It's almost like you're scanning yourself within and seeing that, what is it that I truly want? What really gives me happiness? What is it that I should even bother to bring out? And, it's just one of those weeks. Because when you're in the Three of Swords, you tend to spiral down, and it does. But we're here to change, right? We're here to change that, Gemini. On your mind, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Look, you're very solid in your mind. You're very, very solid. You're very resourceful. You're very useful. You're very powerful despite all of this. And I think this is something, Gemini, that you're going within. You're not telling people. You're not telling people. You're still coming across as quite a strong-willed human being, by the way. This is my money multiplier. This is the energy. This is the pre-Empress energy. I think I saw Empress at the bottom of the deck, but I might have shuffled. So I did see Empress there, but this is the pre-Empress energy, the pre-abundance energy. So in your mind space, you are still continuing to do. And you're not stopping, you're not giving up. You're still creating, you're still making, you're still showing up at work, still showing up at jobs. People don't know what's going on within Gemini. What is coming towards you, and I love this, is the Six of Cups. This is Sun in Scorpio. This is a beautiful energy. This is often referred to as the energy of past, nostalgia. But let's look at it two ways, Gemini. Either there's another energy coming in that's going to comfort you this week, or it's very likely that you go back into a timeline and think of that memory where you were comforted by the presence of someone, and that is enough to give you a boost to pick yourself up and get back into the game. Yeah. This is the Alice in Wonderland deck, and in Alice in Wonderland, she meets all these people who make her feel good, and she shares and cares and, makes relationships like that. So you may be thinking of someone like that. Challenge this week is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victory. It's homecoming. So I want to say this, something is, for a lot of you, Gemini, you want a win. You want a win. You want a solid win so that you can add it to your name. You can add it to your book, or you can add it to your bio, however it is. But the challenge is that it's there, but it's not showing itself. Is this why you're hurt? Is this why you're feeling low? Because you were supposed to meet a particular goal, a timeline, and it's not showing itself yet. The advantage is the Fool. This is brand new beginning, clean slate, starting fresh. Can we do this one more time, Gemini? Look, she's jumping into the hole, the rabbit hole. And until she did not jump into the rabbit hole, Alice in Wonderland was not born. It would have never existed. So this is new. What are you willing to do? Are you willing to do something new? Are you willing to get childlike and do it one more time? I get it. You're hurt and you're upset, but the longer you stay there, it's going to get even bigger. And your mind is your most beautiful gift. So take that mind and then start something. To raise your frequency this week, Gemini, we've got the Two of Swords. Be very, very quiet. This is Moon in Libra. You're showing Three of Swords, okay? To raise your frequency, you just have to come one step back. Just make that hurt one less. I think it's the Kaizen technique where one step is enough to get you closer to your goal, but you must do that one single step every day. So Two of Swords is just one, if it's hurting you a lot, just take out one bit of it and one thought, one memory, one emotion, and little bit lesser than yesterday. Little bit. You allow yourself to feel a little less hurt. One step. Take one step back. That is your thing. Take away from this reading. Okay, Gemini. And of course, be very, very quiet at this point of time. Don't close yourself off. It's good to detach for a while. Very important. Let's see the Three of Swords. What is this Three of Swords, Gemini? Because this is what has started this whole. Three of Swords is the Fool and the Wheel. And the Fool is in your advantage again. So you may have not met a timeline. What's hurting you is maybe something had to happen in a timeline and it's not happened for you and you're waiting forever and you're not seeing victory on it. And that's why you're hurting. Gemini, sweetheart, there's a timeline every single second. There's a timeline every single second. We don't miss any timelines. If you feel that you've lost your timeline, then maybe you have. But if you say that, okay, it did not work, wait, I'm going to jump to the next train, because the idea is to reach the destination. Which train you take, as long as it's headed the way to your destination, you're fine. As long as it's not going backwards, you're fine, right? So, yeah, you are clearly thinking that you might have missed a timeline. No, you've not. Another timeline is opening up for you in this same reading, the same week, if you are willing. Seven of Cups within you. We've got the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. Two pages, two immature energy, two childish energy. You're, it's just, like I said, it's just one of those weeks where you're like, it's not happening for me. Why is it not happening for you? You, Gemini, also, you're a dual sign, right? You've got the yin and yang, you've got both. So we've got the air and the fire, both are very compatible. So you're having these conversations with yourself. Why don't I have it? Why didn't I get it? I should have been here by now. I should have been there by now. Yeah, you're doing that to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't. Let's move to your mind, because that is so sexy. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, because you've fed your mind. You've disciplined your mind. You have taken good care of your mind. I want to say this, at your work, you're thriving. And if you don't see it, it's about time you recognize and acknowledge it. Because Queen of Pentacles, just before the Queen, we have the Page. And the other two pages down there, they are kind of having a little bit of war with themselves. But your mind is the most beautiful gift you have. And when you put your mind to something, it multiplies. Let's see the Six of Cups that is coming towards you this week. We've got the Tower and the King of Swords. Wow. It feels like it's a breakthrough. It's a revelation. Maybe when you go back to the moment in time where you get this very beautiful memory, you realize, oh my gosh, I did it alone that time too. So what is stopping me from doing it alone now? Or whoever you meet. Oh yeah, it's just one of those moments, Gemini, because King of Swords is air energy, Gemini energies. This week it's going to hit you, or maybe this is the moment where it hits you. Gemini, you've done it in the past. You've done it alone. You have done it at a magnitude others can't even imagine. So why stop now? Six of Cups, clarifying Six of Cups. No coincidences. What is the Six of Wands? Why is it in the challenge? Why is victory in your challenge? Okay. You know why you're not able to see this, Gemini? Because you've been in the Five of Pentacles energy for way too long, way too long. Five of Pentacles is the absence of abundance. It's the absence of, it's feeling sorry for yourself. It is feeling sorry for yourself. And I don't think the Geminis that I know and I encounter in my life are even capable of doing that. But this energy is showing itself. The challenge is you can either feel sorry for yourself or you can do something about it. And I know this for a fact that air sign Geminis change the game. Also, maybe don't roam around in circles and groups where people are constantly feeling sorry for themselves. Very important, because that's where we pick up these energies. Be mindful. Fool for your advantage. We've got the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Look, you are fearing this new start. You're fearing this new timeline. You're fearing taking that leap of faith. You're fearing taking that jump. But ask yourself this, do you love it? So when you love something, because King of Cups is the king of love, when you love something, you would jump for it over and over and over and over again. Yep, you would. You would, happily. So are you pursuing something that you love? Or are you pursuing it out of love? Two of Swords to raise your frequency, Gemini. We've got Two of Wands and the Emperor. I want to say this. Two of Wands has the globe in his hand. Emperor is the globe. Emperor is the world. Two of Wands is... So your message is very simple this week, Gemini. Focus on the bigger picture. Focus on your vision. Don't focus on a particular day. Don't focus on a particular day if it does not go well. Focus on the bigger picture. Focus on your goal. And now retrace your steps back from the goal. Very, very simple. Actually, you made it very, very simple, Gemini. Let's take out one card from Moonology for you. Let's see what is the message this week from the Moonology for Gemini. Let's take this one. And it's, oh, wow. Oh, wow. This should make you very, very happy. Luck is on your side. We've got the new moon in Sagittarius. Something here to do with the December month. So luck is on your side. This would be the right time to take that leap of faith, to take that jump. You should. You should. Everything in this reading is telling you, don't be afraid. Fear is just a construct of the mind, and so is the absence of fear. And look at the bigger picture, Gemini. The bigger picture that you have painted yourself, for yourself. That's what I have for you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. Moving on to... Hello, Cancer, and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 19th to the 25th. Your daily predictions are already up, and do see them if you want day to day what's going to happen. This is your energy. Let's jump in and see what wants to come out for you. If you're ready, so are my cards. Let's go. For Cancer. This is a very important week. I've been telling everyone, and Cancer especially for you, because this is for the cardinal signs. Cancer, you are one of them. And whatever your intention with this, because we've got the new moon on 18th in Capricorn, whatever you set your intention to has the possibility to cement your entire 2026. So brace yourself, get ready. It is very, very significant. You're starting with the Page of Wands. That's your energy within you, how you're feeling. Fantastic. On your mind. Coming towards you, wow. Challenge, advantage, and one card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Very, very underneath, we've got the Death. New moons are also about transformations. Okay. beautiful energies here. Page of Wands, an exciting piece of information. That's what my brain is picking up right now for you, Cancer. There is an exciting piece of information, or there is a journey that you need to embark upon. Very exciting. It's almost like, you know, in this deck, this child is almost like trying to get attention, trying to get noticed. You may want to do something to get attention or get noticed. Within you have more fire, by the way, and a lot of other elements, but we've got the Magician. Magician is the powerful manifester who has the abilities to bring down manifestations from heaven to earth. All the tools, wands, fires, pentacles, and cups, all 4 elements are within your reach. This energy is within you, Cancer. You are right now in a place where you're so potent and powerful that if you set your intentions dearly, clearly, and then pursue from that place, you could really have this entire year sorted out for you. On your mind, you've got the 7 of Cups. So there is this thing on your mind. You may not be clear. You may not be clear, or you may have too many options, or you're still picking and choosing. You're still, you know, this is that energy where you're like still putting things in your cart, still seeing, do I want this? Do I want that? It's still up in the air, okay? Within you have the energy to bring it from the air onto the earth. So why this is significant, Cancer? Because look what's coming. The Ace of Pentacles. It is here. The closest to earth. Ace of Pentacles, opportunity. Very big opportunity. This is a massive pentacle. Massive. Huge. Very, very, very jackpot kind of an energy. It's coming for you this week. We'll clarify and see what that is. Challenge is the King of Wands. Now, you've started as the Page. So clearly, the challenge is someone who's above you. Someone who's above you, boss-like, or someone that you report to, or someone that you look up to. Or I almost feel like you're trying to get the attention of a King of Wands. Fire sign probably. Aries, Leo, Sag. Will you be successful this week? Let's see. Your advantage is the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is the energy of walking away. I love this because in your mind, you've got the 7. This is looking for options, still choosing. Advantage is the 8 of Cups. You've chosen. Or maybe you've rejected all of them and you've taken a path. Cancer, very interesting. Let's see what we've got to raise your frequency. The Knight of Wands. You know, the only thing we don't have here, Cancer, is the Queen of Wands. We have the Page. We have the Knight. We have the King. We don't have the Queen of Wands. The feminine fire is not here. And the Knight of Wands is the next step after the Page. It's making the move. It's got a horse. This is the year of horse. You know, if you set your intentions and you make the move, my gosh, Cancer, this is going to be such a powerful year for you. I almost see you go from the Page to the Knight to the King, to the person, to the role model, or to the goal that you aspire to become. You may be trying to get in touch with a person. You might just become that person, that powerful. Let's clarify. A lot of fire. Page of Wands. What is the Page of Wands for Cancer? Very, very interesting. Let me shuffle this good for you, Cancer, because the idea is to get... I'm very excited. Let's go. Page of Wands for Cancer, please. What is the Page of Wands? The 10 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Clarity. Clarity. For a lot of you, you've done something. Okay, you've done something, you've completed something, and it's almost like you want a breakthrough, you want a clarity, it's got to do something with a message, something in written, like a certificate, an acknowledgement, a validation certificate, something like that. You need that. You need that to move on to the next. Pages always require something in written so that the work that they have done is, it's like a stamp of approval. So the pages can then advance and become the knights. So an approval, a paper, a stamp, an certificate. Let's see the magician within you. 5 of Wands and the Page of Wands. I think there are a lot of people competing for the same thing. A lot of people. You may have just, whatever you're manifesting, by the way, it is from a group, from a bunch of people, again, we have the 9 of Cups. It involves other people. Cancer, I think I've been getting this for you for a very long time. Whatever you're doing, it involves other people. You shine the best when there are other people. Seven of Cups on your mind. We've got the King of Sword and the King of Wand. Oh my gosh. Now we have air and fire. What a beautiful, deadly, powerful combination. This is lethal. They are so compatible. And King of Wands is in your challenge. So in your mind, you want to, Cancer, marry 2 energies, air and fire. You want to bring 2 energies together. You may have the Ace of Sword, the King of Sword. You're yet to get the King of Wand, or you may have to get both of them. However it resonates. 2 people coming together. One with intellect, ideas, and the other with passion. Intellect, ideas, the logic, like the paperwork of it, the real deal of it, and then the passionate part of it. And the passionate part of it is the challenge. Let's see what's this Ace of Pentacles that's coming for you, Cancer. We've got the Knight of Wands. Holy, I don't know what to say. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is what you've got to raise your frequency. There is a clear growth here. There's a clear move here, Cancer. If you make the move, this Ace of Pentacles, this massive Ace, do claim this right now, Cancer. Claim this right now. You make the move. It's the year of the horse. The horses have shown themselves. This Ace of Pentacles is landing on your lap. Star underneath, age of Aquarius, Aquarius energy. This reading is extremely divine. There is always one reading like this every week that kind of makes me feel like, oh my gosh, wow. And this is one of them. King of Wands in your challenge, because it's in your mind. Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Is this a person? Is this a person? For a lot of you, this is a person. For a lot of you, this is a position. For a lot of you, this is more money. This is receiving money. Actually getting the money in your hand. Maybe money needs to come into your hand. Maybe you need this. It's job, it's promotion. Like how we started, Cancer, you get something, a piece of paper, a stamp, an approval, and this money comes into you, and you've got the, the logic side of it, the written, the detail, the paperwork side of it. You just need the other person to come and possibly just put their signatures. And if this is a connection, then yeah, because we've got the Lovers underneath. It's almost like you're going to be reunited with someone. Wow. Advantage, 8 of Cups. We've got the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This week, for a lot of you, for the very first time, you will realize what it is that you truly, truly want. And for a split second, you're going to be like, why did I even bother wasting my time with these other things? I am so sure that this is what I want. And it's almost like Cancer, you're going to say, this is where my heart belongs. It's going to be different for different people, but yeah. Knight of Wands, those are too many cards. To raise your frequency, we've got 10 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. This is financial independence. So for a lot of you, I feel this week is the week where, finally you get that stamp, you get that certificate, you get that money coming into your account, you get that person. But Cancer, do remember this. You cannot stay in both the energies and then receive. You have to choose one. You can either be in the energy of, it's not going to work out for me, or you're going to be in the energy of it always works out for me. So this moment right now, to raise your frequency, choose. And then proceed with that. And I'm sure you're choosing it always works out for me. So therefore, this week is going to work out for you. One card from the Moonology. Let's see what we've got here. For Cancer, please. Let's take this one, and it says, have faith in your dream. It always works out for me. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. That's all you need to do, Cancer. Watch this week unfold for you and come back. We will talk. Thank you so much. Absolute pleasure doing that reading for you. Absolute. I will see you in your next reading, Cancer. Till then, do take very good care of yourself and have a wonderful week ahead. Moving on to Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. This is your weekly reading, and we're doing this from 19th to the 25th. Your daily predictions are already up. Do have a look at them. But for now, this is an important week. This week is pretty much cementing the entire energy for 2026. So brace yourself. Let's see what energies want to come out for you. We're starting, Leo, with interesting. That is Saturn in Leo, by the way. Within you, on your mind, coming towards you. Challenge this week, advantage this week, and one card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Okay, it's a strong week. It's a strong week, but let me also tell you, Leo, that this is full new moon in Capricorn. I think it's just a very, very good week for you to reset and go back to the beginning, because you're starting with the 5 of Wands. You may actually be in a conflict right now. A lot of other energies are involved here. Presence of too many people, almost like a fight. It's not good. It's not healthy. I mean, if it's a good competition, I can see it, but the energies around it are warning me to tell you it's not good. Within you have the 5 of Swords. For a lot of you, you already feel defeated. 2 5s. 5s are all about trials and tribulations. For a lot of you, you're already feeling defeated. Mind is at the 4 of Pentacles. The mind is at a lock. It's almost like a writer's block or an idea block. You're not able to find the key that can help you feel free. For a lot of you, your money is also locked up. What's coming towards you is the 2 of Wands. Look, 2s are nice. 2s are about an opportunity. 2s are finding an alternate way to go about this scenario. This person is reading, finding information, looking up the internet in today's day and age. So that energy is available, by the way. That's good. Challenge is the 3 of Cups. I'm thinking the group dynamic here is an issue. Because 5 and 3, they both have a lot of people. So group dynamic, the groups that you're in is possibly getting out and celebrating, getting out and enjoying, getting out and getting that kind of time is a challenge this week. Advantage is the 6 of Cups. But, Leo, there is one person. There is one person. Maybe you're going to, the places that you're going to, versus that the place you're supposed to go to. The right person. It will be different for different people. But in the hands of right people, in the hands of right mentor, so many lives have been changed and shaped. To raise your frequency this week, we have the moon. I started this reading by saying that this is new moon in Capricorn, and it would be a good idea to reset yourself. If you don't like where you are, Leo, if you feel things are not going down the way you would like them to, it's the beginning of the year. Start again, set your intentions, open a brand new page in the book. Start from the beginning. Why not? It's your life. You get to write and rewrite the script the way you would like to. Let's clarify, Leo. Let's get some information here. Why do we have the Five of Wands? What is this Five of Wands? Ten of Pentacles, and maybe it's got to do with money. It feels like a family dynamic, by the way. There is a no contact situation here. There's a trust issue here. There is something that's off balance. I'm seeing moon in Libra. Libra is all about justice. You feel like, you should have gotten more, but you've not gotten more. You feel like you deserved more, you've not gotten that. So you've kind of isolated yourself and you've closed yourself off, haven't you? Completely. Let's see the Five of Swords within, the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Two very powerful people here, by the way. Air and fire. You are fire. This may have been with an air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or I also want to say this, that you've lost your desire and your madness for something. Once upon a time you were very, very good at it, but now you've lost the action, the masculine, the act part of it. Like you're not feeling inclined to act over it. That's a lot, Leo. That's a lot. Four of Pentacles in your mind, Eight of Pentacles, and the Fool. You're still continuing to work. And you're hoping for it's not a miracle, Leo. You're not hoping for a miracle. You're just hoping for a clean slate, a chance to start fresh. You're like, I'll keep doing this. If anything new comes along the way, I'll take it. Should it be that way? You're working and you're hoping for something new to come. Why don't you stop and why don't you apply for something new? Because it feels like if you're going to do and you're going to wait, then you will be in the energy of waiting. Fool is also the energy of reset, restart, that leap of faith. Two of Wands that is coming towards you. This is a good energy. Three of Pentacles and the Lovers. I said this is a good energy. This is an opportunity to collaborate. This is an opportunity to find a new team. This is an opportunity to find new love. It comes through collaboration. It comes through work. It comes through new people, through new dynamic. For a lot of you, your head is down and you're doing your work. Even you started with the Two of Swords, your eyes are shut. You may want to just look up, look out, find new people, new perspectives, new way of doing things. Three of Cups in your challenge, Leo. We've got the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like, I want to say this with whatever group dynamic you are in. It may be nice, it may be fun, but they are not your work people. They are not the people where you can grow. They are your fun, happy, friendly kind of people. And in that, if you're trying to look for an opportunity, it's pretty pointless. You're going to arrive at the same point. Our workers, our colleagues are not our friends, and our friends are not where we can look for work. That kind of energy. You have to separate your personal and professional life. Six of Cups for your advantage. Six of Cups and the World. I cannot emphasize enough, Leo, that if you get out and get yourself a good role model, if you get out yourself and meet the right person, if you get out and, get in touch with what you want to become, you'll find yourself on a brand new path and a good path. Six of Cups to the World. Same people, same dynamics are not working. Moon to raise your frequency, we've got. And in the world, we have Leo, we have Aquarius, we have Scorpio, we have Taurus. So that's your clue. To clarify the moon, to raise your frequency, Leo, look, we have the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. I cannot emphasize this enough. There is a group with which you can only enjoy, you can only have party, you can only celebrate. But if you're looking for work opportunities here, growth and expansion, That's why the moon has come in raising your frequency. And moon is all about, darkness. You don't know what's ahead. But you're getting a clear answer here. For where you want growth, for where you want work, for where you want expansion, that's a separate group. And that's the group, that's the tribe, that's the community that you're supposed to look for. Let's take out a message from the Moonology for you. Please give me the best possible message for Leo. We've got a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Aries is also fire sign. Maybe March, maybe end of March. A fiery climax approaches. I see the ram right there. Ram is Aries. So maybe you might also have some sort of an altercation with another fire sign because you have Five of Wands and Five. So find yourself a group that resonates with you, matches your tribe. That's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much. I wish you lots of love and I hope the week goes amazing for you. Moving on to Earth sign, Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and welcome. This is your weekly from 19th to the 25th, and amazing cards are popping up for you. 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, happiness coming your way. Virgo, this is your weekly energy. Like I said, your daily predictions are already up. Do check them out. Messages in advance are always messages for preparation and entering the week solid. You're an Earth sign. You understand solid. Okay, let's jump in and let's see what amazing messages want to pop out for Virgo. Virgo, you're starting this week with. Also, I want to say that this is a very important week. This is new moon in Capricorn, another earth sign like you, and cardinal earth sign, by the way. And whatever you set your intentions, this is a very, very important week. It'll pretty much, the intention you set is going to be for the entire 2026. And look, as I say that, you get the Nine of Cups, the card of wishes to open your energy. So wish now, wish well. Ask for exactly what you want, Virgo. Within you, on your mind, coming towards you. Challenge this week. Capricorn has shown in its reading, in your reading. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Okay, what an interesting spread of cards. What's going on? A lot in a week. You're starting with the Nine of Cups. Make a wish. Make a wish. Don't waste a wish. Virgo, think about it. If actually a genie came in front of you, what would you truly, truly ask for? Do not waste a wish. Within you, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest night. Earth, your earth energy. Something is not moving within. It's not moving. And the weight is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. There might be a weight gain here too. But something is becoming heavier because it's not moving. On your mind, you have the Tower. This is Mars energy. This is a structure breaking down. This is a rude shock. This is a rude awakening. However, this is in your mind. In your mind, you want something to collapse. You might just be manifesting this, no? With the Nine of Cups and the Tower. What is coming towards you is the Four of Swords. This comes after the pain. This is that energy. This is healing. This is recovery. This is, for a lot of you, you're taking like ice bath, recovery, ice packs, muscle soreness, joints, that kind of a pain this week. So you're just resting down. You're resting down. And you're in the company of those people that you feel safe and protected with. Challenge this week is the Devil, Capricorn energy. We'll have to clarify and see, why do we have the Devil? Obviously, there is something here that is not serving you, is toxic, has a hold on you. Could be a person, could be a place, could be a thing. We will see it when it clarifies itself. But clearly, something has a hold on you. And it's one of those things that you can touch, feel. It's a tangible thing. Your advantage is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is getting information. Keeping your ears absolutely peeled out and open, because there is something very important that wants to reach your ears. And when, information is in the air, it's in the form of gossip, rumors, good information, rubbish information, crap information. Advantage is to filter the crap out of it and take out the information that's important for you. Something wants to reach your ears, Virgo. To raise your frequency this week, we have the Judgment. 1, 2, 3 major arcanas in one weekly reading. Judgment is resurrection. This is the rise of the phoenix from the ashes. This is the comeback energy. This is not just a comeback. This is a pretty freaking powerful comeback. It's like you're chosen. Only you can do this. That kind of an energy. Only you, nobody else. Okay, let's see then, Virgo. What is all of this? What do we have on the table? Nine of Cups. Don't waste this wish, Virgo. The Moon and the Six of Swords. Okay, so a lot of you are pretty unclear. But one thing you know for sure, that you want to move forward in life. You want to, for a lot of you, it's travel, it's distance. You want, in your wish, one thing I can tell you is, it could be money. Okay, everybody asks for money first. But you want to be able to travel first class. You don't want to question your, not just first class. You want to be able to travel on Monday and then let's say Thursday again. And then let's say Thursday evening again. That kind of energy. You don't want to think about when you make your moves. That kind of a wish you want to make. You should be able to appear and disappear as per your own will and wish. Well, that's a nice wish. I would happily share that with you. Knight of Pentacles within you. Three of Pentacles and the Lovers. The energies are good. You're working with the right people. You're in good company. But it still feels like something is not moving here. Something is not moving. I also want to say, for a lot of you, I'm actually picking this up, that you may have picked up a routine to make your body look a specific way, and it's not shown as results yet. You may have hired a bunch of people. There is a team here. It feels like, those physical trainings or group trainings. You are, for a lot of Virgos, you are focused on the way your body, your health, your well-being, and you have a goal. And it's going rather slow. Or maybe you're hurrying up to see the results fast. We are only on the first half of the month. of the very first month of the year. So we're still in Happy New Year stage. So it's okay. The energies are good. Make sure you're moving. That's the only thing. Make sure you're moving. Don't just rely on the timings and the people and get things done. Sometimes what you do when nobody's watching is also responsible for your outcomes. The Tower on your mind. Oh, did I not say maybe you're manifesting this? Look what we've got. The Nine of Cups, which is in your energy, and the Five of Wands. Are you manifesting a fight? Are you manifesting a conflict? Are you manifesting... you're manifesting some sort of upheaval, some sort of... how do I say this? Disorder. You're manifesting a disorder because it takes chaos to bring order. So the way you're approaching this, I'm trying my level best to get this through you, Virgo. I don't see this as a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying that maybe you're at that stage where you've understood that in order to bring order, I have to first bring in chaos. And you're manifesting chaos. Because look what comes. Order. Four of Swords is order. After chaos. So what is Four of Swords? Two cards have popped up on their own. Let's see. Three of Cups and Six of Cups. This is celebrating. Celebrating with bunch of friends and bunch of people. And this is almost like, yay, we did it. Wow. We've been at it for so long and we did it. I mean, it's interesting, no, as a reader to see this. The devil in your challenge, by the way, is the Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, more earth energy with the Six of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles is the energy of giving and taking, especially in money, in things which are tangible. That's what the devil energy is. The challenge here is, can I say this, Virgo? Either you give too much or you don't have to give. But when you have, you end up giving more than you're supposed to. You may want to reassess. For a lot of you, you're just loosely speaking, I can give this, I can give that. Be very, very mindful. These words will come back and bite you. Don't make promises, especially with money, if you cannot keep them. Basically, don't make promises if you cannot keep them. Page of Wands for your advantage. We've got the Five of Swords and the Emperor. Now, something needs to reach you. Some piece of information from somebody in authority. Emperor is a person in authority. Red color is of significance. A red tape kind of a person. I mean, look at the Emperor. What do you think when you look at the Emperor? Who's an Emperor in your life, Virgo? Ask this. You're supposed to get an information from this person, but there are a lot of people in between. And I believe you are trying to create a disorder with these people. The information somehow is not reaching you because it is stopped by a bunch of people. So you are creating or manifesting some sort of disorder there. Judgment to raise your frequency. I said you're the only person who can do this. We've got the Two of Swords and the King of Wands, more fire. You are the only person who can do this. You are the only... I want to say it's almost like, you are chosen. This is Wakanda forever. It's like you're chosen. You know how Black Panther is chosen? You are the person who's chosen for this, whatever this is. And only you can do it. Whatever it is, it's different for different people. But clearly there is something very... It's like an episode from Netflix, I'm telling you. Let's take out one card from Moonology, Virgo, and let's see what wants to come out for you. And we've got hold your vision. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Virgo, you're mutable actually. You're flexible. Fixed would be Scorpio. So maybe it's trying to tell you that, you've made up your mind. Not Scorpio, you're an earth sign, sorry. Fixed would be Taurus. Maybe you need to operate like a Taurus. Fix your vision. Get very, very stubborn about what it is that you want. Get very, very stubborn. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Get very, very stubborn about what you want and operate from that. That's what I have for you. And I hope the right Virgos get the message. There's a lot of clues in this reading, by the way. A lot of them. A lot of solutions. And we are moving on to, who are we moving on to? The very beautiful Libra. Hello, Libra, and welcome. This is your weekly energy from 19 to the 25th. Your daily predictions are already up. Let's jump in and see what amazing messages want to come out for you. Oh my gosh. Shuffling them so that we get the energies moving. Okay, we're starting with this one. How nice is that? Are we watching House of Cards? Libra, is that on your playlist? Is it? That's your energy within you. Wow. On your mind. Nice. Coming towards you this week. Air energy, aka your energy. Challenge. Challenge is the challenge. Okay. Advantage. Wow. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. We're going to look at it just a little later. This is a very, very important week, Libra. I cannot emphasize. I've been telling all the signs, and therefore I'll tell you too. This is the new moon in Capricorn. This is all about transformations. This is all about resetting. This is all about your intentions at this point of time, because whatever you're going to intend and then act on those intentions are pretty much going to cement your entire 2026. So, important week before we begin. And we're starting with the very beautiful Four of Wands. You look lovely. What a structure you've built, Libra. You should be so proud of yourself. You've done the impossible. It's not easy to take a stack of cards and then make a house of cards out of it. You've done something which is quite an impossible task for everybody else, but you've done it seamlessly. You make it look so beautiful. A structure. Alignment, 11-11. Beautiful. And then you're having a tea party in that structure that you've built. And you're like, oh my God, I've done such a good job. How nice. Within, you've got the World. World is a card of energy of accomplishments. It's teleporting yourself to the other side like that. This is within you. For a lot of you, you are seeing your vision, the end goal, the end game, again and again and again and again and again and again. You're teaching your subconscious, you're teaching within your end game, and you're feeding it. In a sense, you're closing the gap and you're bringing that vision closer. Whatever you teach your subconscious, it comes true because it starts believing that. On your mind, you have the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. Hermit is the energy. Hermit is the energy of a person who goes seeking wisdom. But in order to do this, he or she must disconnect from the world. A solitude, solo trip in your mind. So at this point of time, you may be disconnecting, detaching yourself from everybody and everything, because look what you're teaching your subconscious. You're feeding it the end game. Therefore, you're preparing for the end game. Phenomenal. What is coming towards you this week is the Page of Swords. A piece of paper, you're getting some information. Or you're finding some information. I'm looking at it both ways, but I feel you're getting it. It's like a piece of paper. And I think this is very vital. How would a piece of paper be vital for a hermit in the real world? Maybe it's a map, maybe it's a location, maybe it's where you're supposed to head. It's maybe got a treasure map. Can I say a treasure map? You're getting a treasure map. The energy is that of a treasure map. How you're supposed to navigate. And you're finding this information, by the way. The more curious you get, Libra, the more awesome it is for you. The more thirsty you get, the more hungry. You know what they say, stay hungry, stay foolish. That's the energy. Challenge, we've got the 10 of Wands. Okay, how cute is this 10 of Wands? This little, what is this animal? I think it's a guinea pig or a hamster or a beaver. It's not a beaver, but it's carrying all these 10 wands, and then it's carrying food, and it's taking for everybody else. The challenge is you might be doing everything on your own. I mean, you're lugging something heavy, you're carrying something heavy, then you're walking it, then it's falling, then you pick it up, then you put it back. So the challenge, maybe it's a lot of physical work, in simple words. And you got to do it. You got to do it. I think it's difficult. It's easier to finish where you are than to drop it and go back, because you're so close, so close. Your advantage is the 6 of Pentacles. I like this because this resonates with Libra energy a lot. This is about equal give and take. Libra is all about the Justice card. Justice is all about what you give is what you get. Your advantage this week is balance, harmony, maintain your rhythm, okay? Do exactly as much as you're supposed to. Don't exhaust, don't tire, because 10 of Wands is also exhaustion. And as much as needed is enough, Libra, because you're doing good. You may also be getting a reward, getting something extra this week, extra. More like a bonus. To raise your frequency, look at that. We've got the 3 of Cups. So you're continuing to have that tea party under the House of Cards. You can't make this thing up. This is celebration. This is coming together. This is raising a toast. This is being very, very happy. It's almost like a little, in your, there is a big goal here, Libra. I'm not going to deny that. But there's a mini celebration. And all these mini small celebrations lead up to the big badass goal that you've given yourself. So enjoy, live in the moment, live in the present, very important. Let's clarify, Libra, because it looks like a phenomenal week. 4 of Wands for Libra, please. The structure, the beautiful House of Cards that you've built yourself, by the way. We have the King of Cups and the 9 of Swords. Like I said, a lot of people would be afraid to even step into this territory, but you're doing it. Why? Because you're doing it out of pure love. You feel very happy. King of Cups is that energy when you give from your cup, it kind of fills itself. Can I say this, Libra? You're a self-sustaining model, or you're building a self-sustaining model, filling itself up. And it's not that it had been easy. It took its time. But look at the output. The world within you, we've got the Tower and the Judgment, 2 major arcanas. This is the goal. This is the big badass goal. You are actually, you look at that, the Tower and the Judgment. You're creating these visions. You're teaching your subconscious. You're impregnating your subconscious with This is what I want. And I think you're seeing the narrative very clearly. Like you have an absolute idea how it's going to unfold. And with the universal energies there, it makes me want to say that it's precisely how it's supposed to happen. Hermit, 2 cards have popped out. Let's see, we've got the Emperor and the 2 of Swords. Very big goal, very big goal. You've not even thought twice. You've not even thought twice. Your mind is supremely ready. You're not taking anybody's opinions. You've shut off from the world. Very similar to the Hermit energy we are clarifying in your mind. And you're going after your dream. You're going after your goal. Page of Swords that is coming towards you. We have the 6 of Wands and the Temperance. I'm not surprised. This is victory. This is victory. This is slow and steady. This is called as everyday wins. Everyday wins, small wins. And to raise your frequency, you have mini celebrations. So yeah, congratulations, Libra. Everyday wins. Everything that you're doing is leading to victory because you're operating from that energy. 10 of Wands as the challenge. We've got the Ace of Cups and the 8 of Swords. I just want to say, make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you don't overthink. But I also want to say, don't step away from this goal because you're so close. You're so close. You may feel sometimes that, it's extremely hard, but it's not. You're so close. Make sure you're hydrated and make sure you don't exhaust yourself. Take timely breaks. Make sure you take timely breaks, timely naps. You'll be good. 6 of Pentacles for your advantage. We've got the 3 of Cups and the Lovers. You know, this kept popping right now, like literally like this. And I kept putting it back. But look, energies have a way of finding 3 of Cups in raising your frequency in advantage. For the 6 of Pentacles, we've got 3 of Cups and the Lovers. Daily wins, mini celebrations. Be very grateful. Stay in the present moment, Libra. The most helpful thing for you is stay in the present moment. Your community, your community is growing, your group, your tribe is growing. People are seeing you for the real you. No inhibitions, masks falling, clothes falling, real skin, real you, real is coming out. 3 of Cups to raise your frequency is clarified by the 4 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. I love this because 4 of Swords is about healing after the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. This is, can I say this? This is long time due. Long time due for Libras. And now that you've caught this energy, Chariot underneath, don't let it go. Milk it as much as you can. Living in the moment, mini celebrations, everyday wins, teaching your subconscious. Continue to do this. All right, one message from the Moonology for you. What a fabulous reading, Libra. You should be so proud of yourself. We've got hold your vision, fixed moon. This is, this is the cardinal moon. And the cardinal moon in for you as air sign would be you, Libra. Would be you. You are the cardinal sign. And hold your vision, stick to your vision, be stubborn about your vision, be stubborn about your goals. Like I said, stay hungry, stay foolish, and watch it unfold in front of you. I think you're doing absolutely the right thing. You're playing the cards that have been dealt to you in 2026 really well. And this is where you can see the end goal, the end game. So it's you, Libra, it's you. That's what I have for you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. And we are moving on to Scorpio. Hello, hello, Scorpio, and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 19th to the 25th. Your daily predictions are already up. Forgive me, I'm a little bit parched right now. Yeah, like I said, your daily predictions are up. This is a very, very important week. This is new moon in Capricorn, all about transformations, resetting, setting your intentions for exactly what you want 2026 to look like. So treat this as an important week and it shall give you the best. Let's go, Scorpio. What are you showing? Okay, what an interesting, nobody's got that. So many signs, and I've not seen that energy. That's what we are starting with. Within you, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency, Scorps. Okay, we're starting with the strength, number 8. Infinite. Infinity symbol, if that is of significance, a tattoo of that, especially on your wrist. You know, strength is two things, both mental and physical. Mental strength is being brave. Physical strength is teaching yourself to be strong. But for what? What are you becoming stronger for? What is the goal here? What is the purpose here of strength? Fire energy right there. Are you trying to this strength that the energy of strength, or this strength that you've acquired or you're acquiring, Scorpio, what is the bigger purpose of this? Mental strength, bravery can take us very far. Physical strength increases longevity of life. So what is it that you're seeking? Within you have the Queen of Swords. There you go. That's the mental strength, the intellect. One part I can take because we've got fire and we've got air and they're very compatible elements. Within Scorpio, two things. Either you have an air sign on your feelings, right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or for a lot of you within, you have become very, very, would cold be the right word? Yeah. Because Queen of Swords, in her absolute truest element, is cold. She's the only queen that has a sword. You don't have a sword if you're not going to attack. You don't have a sword. When you trust people and you meet them, you don't go around carrying a sword. So within you have, it's almost like you've stopped trusting people. You have trust anxiety, trust issues possibly. You're becoming cold. And it's very aligned with your mind, Scorpio. You cannot make this thing up. You have the Hermit. There is some reference here of ice cold places. Hermit is also on a mountain with frozen. The Queen of Swords is also on a mountain and it's kind of frozen. So both within and in your mind, Scorpio, you have elevated, you're alone, you're solo, you're single. The only thing is in your mind with the Hermit, you're still seeking something. There is something that you're seeking. There is some connection that you're trying to form. There is somewhere that you're trying to get a Wi-Fi network, something. It's so small that you're not showing it to me, but it's so small that I can still see it, feel it. Because nobody wants to completely disappear. You don't want to disappear. You just want to be away for a while, but you also want to be found. What's coming to you this week is the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is working on your craft, working, doing the routine grind work. But I'm also inclined to say that somebody here is polishing. It's almost you're polishing something to get it ready. One particular skill or, a particular amount of money from your account, you're getting it ready to put it out there so you can go and make a big purchase, or you can go and sell it. Something you're getting ready to take out. The challenge is the Ace of Cups. The feelings, the heart, the love, the opening, the receiving is a challenge. Look, the coldness within, the solitude in the mind. Of course, Ace of Cups, of course, love, of course, feeling, of course, receiving something would be a challenge. And your advantage is the Four of Cups. This is very interesting because Four of Cups is this energy is so closed off that another person is coming and saying that, can I interest you with something, and yet this person is not. But this is in your advantage. So I am inclined to say that maybe closing yourself off to something might work in your advantage. Might. We'll see how. We'll clarify and see, because it's come in your advantage. I just want to say this, that don't stay so closed off that you miss an opportunity, Scorpio. Like, be detached, but also be aware of what's going on. You have disconnected, isolated, it's like you've put your phone off every possible connection. How would you know what's going on in the world? Don't stay so disconnected. To raise your frequency, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Even the Knight of Pentacles is saying stop. Something here this week is telling you, hang on, hold on. Let's clarify. Let's clarify. It's the year of the horse, and the horse is stopped. It's almost like you're in your vehicle, you're in your car, on your bike, you've put the ignition, but you're not making a move. That kind of energy is to raise your frequency. No moves. This week, make no moves. That's that's good for you. So let's see. Strength. Strength, what do we have? Oh, look at that. Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. It's almost like this week is the prep week. It's the prep week. But just don't be too disconnected, please, because there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity, and the last thing we want to do as readers is not tell you this, that, oh my gosh, you lost an opportunity. So be completely aware. Stay detached, but don't be disconnected. Turn on all your gadgets right now. Queen of Swords within you, Hangman, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, man, you're like hurt. Somebody has hurt you so deep. Somebody has affected your point of view, your perspective. You had to compromise. You were the person who was, on the other end, on the bargain's end, and you are the one who lost. That's the reason why you've become so cold. And we have death underneath. I get it. If you have no feelings for something or coldness towards a person, is because they treated you like absolute nothing. Hermit on your mind, we've got the Four of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So you've detached, or you've gone away, or you've escaped, or you're going solo, is because you're recovering from this hurt, from this betrayal, from this but you're still giving this signal that I want to be found, I need help, by the way. Eight of Pentacles, that is coming towards you this week. Page of Wands and the Seven of Swords. You're doing your thing there, and I feel that's why everything is telling you to not make the move, because I believe this is one of those opportunities, Scorpio, you can miss. You can miss. Because also you're not in the right frame of mind. So when we are not in the right frame of mind, or we are in midst recovery and healing, often those kind of opportunities, calls, conversations, time spent comes, which is absolutely a waste of time. With the Seven of Swords, I'm pretty much convinced that Maybe an opportunity presents itself as being something amazing, new for you, but nah. That's why your advantage and raising your frequencies, hold on this week. Don't act on anything this week. Why do we have Ace of Cups as the challenge? That's 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. What happened here, Scorpio? Is this a breakup? Is this a divorce? Is this a connection falling apart? This is a family dynamic. This is something that was perfectly going well. And now it's out of alignment. And these are two energies, by the way, of absolute alignment, having it all. For a lot of you, I feel the way your family operates or the people and versus you is completely different. You may have gone against your family, against your people and done something. And or maybe you need their approval. Yep, this is intense. 4 of Cups for your advantage. How much did we need that? How much? Death and the 2 of Pentacles. Death is the ending. It's transformation. That is what new moon in Capricorn is all about. Resetting, setting your intentions all over again. And, you know, I want to say this, Scorpio, until now you were willing to kind of do things to keep others happy, do their share of thing too. You must change that. You must. We're in 2026. You must look out for yourself. You must fend for yourself. You must put yourself first. And that's how you're going to attract the right people. 2 of Cups underneath. Don't put yourself online for the world now. The only person that you should ideally go all in or all out for is you. Knight of Pentacles to raise your frequency. We've got Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. This week is the hold on week. This week is not accepting anything, not saying yes to anything, taking it, thinking about it, saying I'll get back to you in a week. Simple. I shall get back to you in 7 days. That is exactly what is coming also. Page and the 7. I shall get back to you in 7 days. Let's take out one card from the Moonology. And let's see what is the message for you. Give me a good one for Scorpio. Really, really good one. And we've got... Guess what? We are in the new moon in Capricorn. I'm getting goosebumps, okay? Scorpio, this one is for you. Just for you. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So this reading, this message is relevant for this moment and this time right now. For you. Only for you. New moon in Capricorn. This is the moment. 18th onwards. Set your intentions. Go all in, go all out for yourself, Scorpio, and watch 20. You can change 2026, rewrite it right now. You must do it. That's what I have for you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. Love it. Simply love what I do. Okay. We are moving on to Sagittarius. Hello Sagittarius and welcome. This is your weekly from 19th to the 25th and your daily predictions are up. Do have a look at them. Messages in advance are always for preparing in advance. And this is a very important week. This is new moon in Capricorn, all about resetting, transforming, changing, transmuting. In a sense, Sag, whatever you do right now, intentions you set could absolutely be vital for 2026. So let's go. You're starting with beautiful within you, on your mind, coming towards you, beautiful challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Very nice mix of energies here. Okay, let's go. You're starting with the Queen of Pentacles. This is my money multiplier. This is, I think all fire signs have very similar energy. You all are holding close to what you've made, what you've built, maybe your own children, maybe your own home, maybe your own, whatever you've built, whatever you've created until now, whether it's your company, your brand, whatever it is, you're holding on very close to it. Something that you can hold, feel, and touch. Very close to earth energy. Green color looks beautiful, by the way. Within you have the Six of Wands, feeling victory. Absolute victory. This is fire. Good, feeling very good. There's some but you know, this is within, Sag. So I want to say that there is some sort of accomplishment, recognition that you want, and you're probably seeing that within first. On your mind, you've got the moon. Moon is uncertainty. Moon is nighttime. Moon is what do I do next? What do I do next? And we have the new moon in Capricorn on the 18th. So what intentions would you like to set for yourself, Sag, that you would want to see yourself in 2026 as? Because the beautiful energy that's coming towards you is star. Star is a wish. Star is star. It's an Aquarian energy. This energy actually kind of pushes you to focus on who you are, what you're building, what you're creating, why you're doing it, a lot of things. Because, you know, star Aquarius is very humanitarian. It creates to contribute. So what are you creating? Challenge is the Two of Swords. I can see that with the moon and the Two of Swords, because this is moon in Libra. For a lot of you, you may not know what your next step is. Very simple. You may not know who to trust with your next step, who to trust with your words. You know, you may be shooting in the blind. You may be just taking aims and you may be thinking, oh, I hope this works. I hope that works. I hope. No. Sag, your advantage is the Ace of Wands. Choose one. Pick one. This is fire. You are fire. You know, when you operate from your own element, you're the most powerful. So instead of shooting 30 blind, 40 blind, 100 blind, shoot one with intention and take a little bit of time. You got to get it right only once. To raise your frequency, you have the Eight of Swords. Overthinking. I can see that. And Sag, I don't think overthinking is your department at all. Suddenly out of nowhere, maybe you feel your hands are tied. Maybe you feel like, and I think this is just, it feels temporary. It feels like a phase. So maybe not think the next 20 steps, maybe just think the next first step. Maybe not get so big on the whole thing, and just because I know you have a celebratory, a victory moment etched in your feelings. But you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. I have to say that, Sag. A lot of pressure. When you can easily come down to one. Queen of Pentacles for Sag, please. Oh, there you go. Ace of Wands and the World. And that's what you have in your advantage. Number 10. Number 10, number 101. Very strongly I'm seeing this for you. One. Pick one, Sag. Pick one and pursue it all the way through. It's fire. You're fire. What is the one thing that you're dying and you're desiring and you want to do? For a lot of you, it could be weight loss, weight gain, body shape, travel. Freedom. Six of Wands is clarified by within you, that victory by Magician and Six of Cups. For a lot of you, this has been a dream for a very long time, say 6 years. Or it's a childhood dream. This whole victory makes you feel very nostalgic. At some point, you told yourself, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it happen. And now, therefore, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. You know, manifestations are instant, but in order to see them in the 3D, one has to persist with intention and follow through it. Otherwise, manifestations happen the minute you declare that I am so and so, you become so and so. Now you just have to fit into it. And that's different for different people. The moon on your mind, we've got the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Look, that victory moment within you is also in your mind. Don't put too much pressure. This 10 of Wands and 6 of Wands is too much pressure. When you put too much pressure and you're applying effort, it's no longer attracting. Now you're chasing, Sag. Don't chase. When you chase, it goes further and further away. When you attract, it comes to you on its own. Don't overdo it. Don't put too much pressure. Relax, loose, take a break. Take a day out. Very important. Star, and star might just be that. 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. I want to tell you, you're holding on too close, too tightly to whatever this dream and desire and manifestation, and it's giving you headaches. It's giving you, if you look at law of attraction simply says that whatever you desire, underneath 10 of Swords, by the way, whatever you desire will come to you if you believe it. I want to ask you, do you believe in your desire? If you believe, then why are you putting so much effort? You don't have to kill yourself to get to your desire. It seems like you're killing yourself to get to your desire. 2 of Swords in your challenge. We've got the Page of Wands and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, there is this trust issue. Maybe you've always been surrounded by people who are deceptive. You cannot trust them. You don't know, one day, you cannot at this point of time, or in this process, you have not been able to figure out who's giving you the right information and who's not giving you the right information. Or you may not be consuming your information from the right source, because we have Ace of Swords underneath. Where you're consuming your content, daily content, your source, your information, whatever it is that you apply in life, you may want to recheck that, Sag. Let's look at Ace of Wands, because Ace of Wands is a big deal for you. We have 5 of Pentacles and we have the Chariot. What a contrast. Sag, you can continue to stay in this energy. Look, you have to pick one. Okay, I'll make this very easy for you. You can stay in the 5 of Pentacles, which is lack, which is feeling like nothing is working my way, or I need others' help, or I need someone to help me. Or you can believe in the fact that universe will provide. Universe has my back. Universe is watching out for me. Choose one. Choose one. You cannot go both ways. Again, we have the star underneath for you. Let's clarify the 8 of Swords to raise your frequency. We've got the Page of Pentacles and we've got the 7 of Wands. Block all those people who make you overthink. Block all that content that makes you overthink. Block all those energies that put you in a state of your hands are tied. They are not. You have to believe you're free. That's the first step of freeing yourself. There is something here about, do you believe this? Do you believe you can achieve this 10 times? Because this energy is there, but do you believe it? One message from the Moonology for Sag. Please give me the best possible message. We've got luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. It cannot get better than this. Sag, this is your reading. New moon in Sag. Sag is all about growth, expansion, freedom, wanting to go on the other side, experiencing victory. Luck is on your side. Do you believe it, Sag? Because the energies are showing itself. That's what I have for you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is the supreme intention, I must say now, of this channel. Do take good care of yourself, Sag. Luck is on your side. You are on your side. It's a matter of time. Make sure you set your intentions right. Moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, this reading is so important for you because 18th is new moon in Capricorn. I've been telling everybody about it, but let's break it down for you. The most important week, the most important new moon, whatever you set your intentions on right now, it's going to cement your entire 2026. So you may want to buckle down, take a little bit of time out, because it's time to reset, transform, go through all those things that no longer serve you and choose what does. So if you're ready, by the way, your daily predictions are up. You can have a look at that too. I'm 100% sure it's going to add value to this reading. Okay, for Capricorn, please. The star this week, you are. Let's go. We're starting with, okay, energy has spoken within you, on your mind, coming towards you. When I said the star is you, look, the star is coming towards you. There are no coincidences here. Challenge, advantage, beautiful. Beautiful. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Capricorn, you may want to stop everything that you're doing and hear this. We're starting with the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is overthinking, migraines, headaches, hangovers. Whatever you have done has led you to this point right now. Too much. Too much. Can you take it anymore? You cannot. So this would be the right time to reset, recalibrate, start all over again. Let's do it. Within you've got the Four of Swords. This is recovery, healing. For a lot of you, ice baths, a frozen climate, change, distraction to the body may be very, very useful. So do use that. On your mind, we've got the Six of Pentacles, earth energy, your earth energy. Now, this is very important. It's in your mind. Okay, Six of Pentacles is the energy of giving with responsibility. Please know how much you can give and then give. It's a very generous energy, but one has to be accountable of who they're giving what. So you may want to check your balance sheets at this point of time. Because if you give without accountability, you may end up with nothing. What's coming towards you is star. This is Aquarius energy. We are in the age of Aquarius. This is also healing. This is also purifying. This is also purging. For a lot of you, purging may be very, very necessary this week. But beautiful energy coming in your way. Love it. Star is that energy which cleans everything. Purifies everything. Challenge is the Emperor. Emperor is fire energy. Number 4. This is Aries. Something to do with the month of March. There's something to do with authority. There's a big badass throne here. And a big badass person sitting here. This is your challenge. This badass imagery. You know, I'm inclined to say that this person, there is a fire behind, but this person doesn't care. Your advantage is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Fortune. It's that ching, 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 lemon, 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 boom, you got a jackpot. But you got to play. You got to play. You got to take the chance. You got to turn with the wheel. You got to adapt with 2026. 2025 is not going to work in 2026. 2027 is not going to work in 2026. What is going to work in 2026? 2026. Present moment, staying in the present moment, very important. To raise your frequency, Capricorn, we've got the Four of Pentacles, very, very in alignment with the Six of Pentacles. Please hold on to your resources. This is not the time to give away. Consolidate, keep all the things that you have with you. This is not the time to give away. Certainly not the week. Okay, let's clarify. Fours are also about structure, right? You've got the 4 right there with the Emperor. There's something that you've built, something that you've made. You need to protect it. You need to protect your structure. 9 of Swords, Capricorn, what's that? Queen of Wands and the Fool. Okay, here's the thing. You want to take a leap of faith, I get it. You want to take a leap of faith. You want to make an arrival. You want to make some noise. You want the world to know you've arrived. It's a brand new way you're showcasing yourself. Maybe you've got a makeover. For a lot of you, maybe you're appearing into the world with a fire sign, a brand new person. But this is also scaring you. These are the fears, but these are also the things that you want to do. Four of Swords. It's almost like the path that you've chosen is so impossible and so difficult. That's why it's kind of freaking you out. But it is desirable. It is chance. And we have chance in your advantage. So, what you got to lose? Four of Swords within you, King of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Yeah. A lot of you may need medical intervention. A lot of you may need to meet experts. A lot of you may need to kind of get some healing and some therapy, some sort of modality, because there is too much tension, there is too much stress, there is too much of something pulling you from all the sides. A lot of you may require needling. Yeah. Six of Pentacles in your mind. We've got the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Capricorn, the minute you start making more, you lose accountability of your money. And then it starts to flow. So, for a lot of you, you've already started thinking, when I have that kind of money, I'm going to buy this and that and this and that. And no, we're not going down that road this week. This week, we are being accountable of everything, every single penny that you're making, every single thing that you've got, and being grateful for all of it. Star that is coming towards you this week, we've got the Empress and the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Abundance. Abundance. But in order for this abundance, Capricorn, you have to follow all the steps that we just spoke. Yes. Purifying, purging, cleansing, taking care of your body, taking the chance that you need to, that makeover that you need to, accountability of your money, accountability of your accounts, everything. Why is the Emperor a challenge for Capricorn? King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Now that's you. Can I tell you something? I want to say this, Capricorn, you may like it, you may not like it, okay? This is the Emperor here in this imagery, does not care a F about the fire behind, because he's so full of himself being the Emperor. It's in your challenge. It's clarified by the King of Pentacles, which is you, Earth sign, and the High Priestess. The challenge here is maybe you're not reaching that absolute wealth, because somewhere, even when you get that, you may again go back to the same behavior. When there is a fire around you, you don't care. So you may want to start actually caring about people and things and whatever you have built. Okay, that's done. I'm not going to repeat that again. You may want to rewind and hear it again, but I'm not going to repeat it. Okay, the wheel for your advantage. This I can repeat like a million times for you. Look at that. The wheel is clarified by the wheel and the Nine of Cups. Take that chance. Put yourself out there. Bring that fire back. But you gotta put yourself out there. And you know what? You may fail. But the idea here is not about failing. The idea here is not things picking up or working out. The idea here is how many times are you willing to throw yourself back into making more. Let's see the Four of Pentacles to raise your frequency, where you're meant to protect a structure, you're meant to protect. We have the Six of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Look, you're on a budget. You're doing something, your belts have tightened, you're managing something. Protect it. Why am I picking this up? That you may make a move and you may make the 4-2. Please protect your resources. Do not get carried away and reduce the 4 into 2. The only time your 4 should become 2 is when the 2 has the potential of becoming 10. And I don't see a cup here. A cup would tell me that you're doing it out of pure love. So, yes, important, very valuable reading. and a lot of clues thrown in there, Capricorn. One card from the Moonology. Let's see what we've got. Let's take this one, and it says, full moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. Balance spirituality, and I hope you're not putting out money in the name of spirituality, because everything spiritual is within you. It's within you. So balance between spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Pisces is a very deep sign, you know. When they believe in something, they really, really believe in it. And, you know, they tend to kind of go down and down and down in it. And there are two fishes here who are getting completely immersed. Even the color of the moon is very unbelievable. So make sure that there is a balance between the practical, which is you, Capricorn, and the spiritual. Have spirituality, be spiritual, very important, but also be practical. Spirituality is self. You don't have to really, go to someone to feel spiritual. Information, knowledge, yes, you can, but not spiritual. Okay, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That's all that I have. Moving on to Aquarius. Hello, 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 Aquarius. Welcome. This is your weekly reading from 19th to the 25th. Your daily predictions are up. Do have a look at them. Look who's shown. Swords, air energy. And this is an important week, like I'm telling all signs, because this is new moon in Capricorn, and a very important moon. The intentions that you set at this point of time have the potential of cementing your entire 2026. So you may want to really, really rethink your intentions and set them out loud and proud. Let's go, Aqua. If you're ready, so are my cards. What wants to come out for Aquarius? One good shuffle, please. Let's get the energies moving for you. Let's go. You're starting the reading, Aqua, with, wow. Clearly, you're protecting, right? Within you, on your mind, lot of fire, lot of fire. There's a line of fire coming towards you, more fire. Wow. Challenge. How is that possible? This just blew me away. Advantage. And that's odd. We've got the sun underneath. Wow. Aqua, I may have never, ever, ever had a reading like this for you. This is going to be one of the first. We're starting with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is protecting. A lot of people are taking a jibe at you. I get it. A lot of things are coming at the same time. But look at you, standing tall. And if you're not tall, you're standing on top of something, but you're tackling each one of them. So clearly you're protecting something. Within you have the Page of Wands, more fire. This is all fire, by the way, all fire. Waiting on some piece of information. Pages are all about, messages, information. And it's almost like you want a clearance. You want like something that can ease off this chaos. It's not chaos, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Within you want like just one information, or maybe you're looking for the good information, the right source of information, and you're like, it has to exist, right? There has to be some way I can figure this out, that kind of energy. On your mind, you have the Nine of Wands. From the 7 to the 9, you're not backing down. Look, the 7 on you, Aquarius, you fought them, okay? Then the 9, they are behind you, you're still standing. And guess what? With the 5 of Wands coming in, you fight, you win. You don't win, okay? They get tired. You don't win. They get tired. Then you come and stand in the front. Then the next batch of people are ready to come in. That kind of energy. So what's coming is more competition, more fight, more. It's like, those, it's like those bowling pins. You shoot, they fall down, then the next one is ready. You've got to roll the second round. If they're down, you got to. It's like you're in that fight, the King of the Ring kind of wrestling fights where you win, but you've not won yet. The next one, you have to face challenger after. So you're facing challenger after challenger after challenger for something. I don't know what. Massive. I can feel it. I feel you, Aquarius. And your challenge is the Star. Now that's, whoosh, I lost my mind there. Because Star is your energy, it's your power card, it's your element. That is in your challenge. Are you not aligned with yourself? Are you not in tune with yourself? Are you not... how would you know? I'll tell you, Aquarius. When we go out of the way to bring something in our life, that's when we are not in our path. And that's where it's off. You may be trying to pursue something that's not meant for you altogether. Very, very inclined to say that. Advantage is the 5 of Pentacles. I'm almost inclined to say take the loss and move on. Because you see, the door is not available for this person. Take the loss, move on. Maybe there is something better. To raise your frequency, gosh, this reading cannot get more real. We've got the 3 of Swords. Accept the pain, accept the hurt, move on. This is it. This is it. I've never had a reading like this. 7 of Wands, what are you protecting? Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. I mean, only you know this. It is something that you want. It's a burning desire. It's new. World. It's different for different people, but it's a burning desire and only you know it. You may have not told anybody about it, by the way. You may have been very quiet about it. The Page of Wands within, we've got the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords. This whatever thing that you're trying to figure out, Aquarius, you already know it because King of Swords is you. You know, it's like how much more are you going to educate yourselves because you're already the king. Wherever you are right now, Aquarius, I want to say whatever you're doing, you're teaching yourself it's already learned. How many times are you going to go to the same college and apply for MBA? And how many times would you do an MBA? Once is enough. It feels like you're doing the same thing again and again, teaching yourself the same thing again and again, when you already have acquired it. 9 of Wands in your mind, we've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. The reason you're not giving up is because this is so important for you. It's all feels like a legacy, feels like things people will remember you for, childhood, nostalgia, something that you promised yourself. I get it. I get it. 5 of Wands coming for you this week is 5 of Swords and the Devil. More fight. And the Devil is Capricorn energy, new moon in Capricorn. You'll have to ask yourself, Aquarius, do you want to still pursue this? Do you have the strength to pursue this? Would you like to pursue this? Would you like to go ahead with this? It has a hold on you. It is tempestuous. It's Capricorn. The star in your challenge is 9 of Wands and 2 of Swords. And that's what you're doing in your mind. The reason why you're not in alignment is because while you're not giving up, that's amazing. You're showing resilience. But you've also kind of, for a lot of you, you've stopped believing. It's the most simplest thing I can say. So when we stop believing, we start operating like a factory, like a machine. Aquarius, you're operating like a machine. When you're going to operate like a machine, you're going to produce what everybody else is producing. It's not Aquarian output. Think what I said. 5 of Pentacles for your advantage, we have the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Look, walk away while you can. That's exactly what I said with the Five of Pentacles. Queen of Cups and Eight of Cups. You got love, you had love, it lasted, you enjoyed. Walk away, because you cannot, if you fill that cup anymore, it's going to spill. And we have the Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Five of Pentacles. Three of Swords, please, to raise your frequency. We've got the Judgment and we've got the Ten of Swords. The number of times you try to revive this, it's always going to give you Ten of Swords moments. Because Judgment is a comeback. This may have been a comeback. This may have trying to call someone back. But every time you're going to call them back, every time you're going to bring it back, it's only going to hurt you. So don't. Accept the pain and move on, Aquarius. Something, somewhere in your life, you have to accept the pain and move on. What do we have from the Moonology for time to give rather than take? New moon in Virgo. Time to give rather than take. Aquarius, what do you need to give? What do you need to give? This is the time to give. This is the time to... I think you need to build first for a lot of you. You need to build, because wands are all about desires and ambitions and wills. And these are the things that we ask for. But you need to give. And give is all pentacles, all earth. Virgo is earth. What can you give? Until you don't give, you're not going to receive. So, simplest message. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. I mean, I'm left speechless after that reading. I told you, I've never had a reading like that for any sign. So, it kind of took me off guard too. Maybe I'm going to go back and, reflect on this reading. I do that with some readings sometimes. Moving on to Pisces, and let's see what we've got here for you, Pisces. Your daily predictions are up. This is your energy reading from 19th to the 25th. And let's jump right in and see what amazing messages want to pop out for you. We're starting with Pisces. Okay, within you. 2 sevens on the table, on your mind, coming towards you. Challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help you raise your frequency. Clearly, you thrive in competition. You thrive in competition. You're starting with Seven of Pentacles. You're waiting. This is the energy of waiting. This is also the energy of something is not worked out. The energy of, you're kind of stuck. You have to wait for someone to come and give you like a go ahead. So you're waiting. You're just standing and waiting. You're like, okay, when will my turn come? When am I next? It's like that call that you put on hold and say, you're next in line. We're going to call you soon. That kind of an energy. So you're next in line. Within you have the Seven of Cups, creating scenarios, thinking different options. It's all within. I don't see you do anything actively here, Pisces. This is the week where you're like, I can have this, I can have that, like add to the cart, but you've not really chosen or picked anything. So doesn't feel like an active week. On your mind, you have the Ten of Wands. Now in this deck, this person is carrying all the wands on his shoulders and going somewhere. So I can see that you have a lot of responsibility. There is a place where you need to be, and it's close, so you'd rather go there, but you're also tired. You're very, very tired waiting. You're very, very tired. You're tired, period. You're exhausted. Coming towards you is the High Priest, number 5, Taurus energy, fixed sign. This is the energy of a structure, a commitment, an organization, a set of rules, a set of laws. Why do you need this? I don't know. We'll clarify and see, but that's the kind of energy. An organization, an entire organization is coming towards you. The challenge is victory, 6 of Wands. Winning, homecoming. And I think this has got something to do with the fact that you're so close, but you're so tired because you're carrying 10 people's worth of work. So finishing, meeting a deadline, coming closer to it may seem like an issue this week. However, your advantage is the 5 of Wands. I want to say this, Pisces, why don't you allocate it to different people? Why are you carrying 10 wands? Your advantage is the 5 of Wands. Why don't you call 5 people, give them one wand each and tell them, meet me at the final point, like a relay race. Why run the whole thing when you can run enough and still win? You're raising your frequency, boom, King of Cups, your energy, water energy, the King of Love. You really need to calm down this week. There's too much fire here. There's too much exhaustion, dehydration, if I may say so, Pisces. You may need to really take a time out and sit down. Important. Water is very, very essential for you this week. Very, very essential. 7 of Pentacles is clarified by Ace of Swords and the Temperance. You've been waiting on something since December. And it's been taking a long time. It's taking a long time. It feels like reports. It feels like a signature. It feels like a paper. It feels like a document. It feels like an something that can close the damn thing, but it's been taking a long time. 7 months from December, and if you can close this, you can move on. There is also the energy of perfecting something out here, almost like a recipe, like a secret ingredient. 7 of Cups within you, we've got the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. It's almost like you're bored. Even whatever you're doing within, Pisces, is because you're keeping yourself, the word is time pass, killing time. Look at that, killing time. And is it all because you're waiting for something? I mean, there is love here. There is for sure love here. We also have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. There might be a connection here too. But it feels like there is more waiting here. 10 of Wands on your mind. We have the 4 of Swords and the Hangman. More waiting. More waiting. More putting on pause. I think whatever you're pursuing, it gets stopped and then you have to recover. It gets stopped and then there is possibly an injury and you have to recover. Then it gets stopped and there is an injury again and then you have to recover. Something is taking it's being stretched beyond time. I guess that's why you need structure, you need discipline, you need an organization, you need a community. High Priest coming in towards you is the 10 of Wands and the World. That's what's on your mind. You need to consolidate something. You need to finish something. Pisces, if you don't finish it, it may be hanging with you all the way till 2026. And what is World here? World here is Scorpio energy, Taurus energy, Aquarius energy, Leo energy. These 4 people maybe you're dealing with. Maybe you're dealing with an assignment which refuses to close itself because you're the only person who's doing it. Maybe you need to outsource, get the job done. You need to get something done. You need to get something done. And if it's an injury, if it's a treatment, you might want to go to the experts and get it treated properly once and for all. 6 of Wands for your challenge. King of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Dependent on someone. You're dependent on someone for this. Fire sign, Leo, very strongly. You are dependent on someone here to get this thing finished, which is the reason why it's not finishing. Let's see the 5 of Wands. That's your advantage. More fire, by the way. 9 of Wands and the King of Cups. And King of Cups is what you have to raise your frequency. Pisces, it would be a fantastic idea if you outsource this. If you kind of just remove yourself from this. Whatever you had to do in this project, timeline, connection, relation, till a specific point, you've done it. And you've done a fantastic job. Now it needs to be taken forward and ahead by another group and set of people. You cannot take it further ahead. It's not yours to be taken. It possibly belongs to someone else. King of Cups to raise your frequency. Look, Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. You need the structure. You need the structure. This is exactly the energy that's coming towards you. I think for a lot of you, you need to spend time with your family, your people, your kind. And that is something that you're not doing. And you may be heavily absorbed in other work, other things. And there you've run your course. There is no other way. The challenge is it belongs to someone else and someone else needs to finish it. Okay. Interesting, very interesting message. One message from the Moonology for Pisces so we can... wow, you are very close to achieving your goal. We have the gibbous moon. Gibbous moon almost reminds me of a pregnant woman, by the way. You're very close to achieving your goal. Very, very close. And I think 9 months here is of significance. 7 to 9 months. Pisces, it's going to be different for different people. On your mind, you are very, very close. But at the same point of time, the challenge is also that somebody else has been on the same path as you. So obviously the decision is something that you have to make. But the Moonology is telling you you're very close. If you want to go ahead and close it, you should absolutely do that. But what I do see from your energy here that you're being encouraged to spend time where your happiness lies. And irrespective you close it, there is somebody else who's going to pop up towards the end. So take it however the message resonates. It's different for different people. That is what I have for you, Pisces. That is what I have for all the signs. Very, very interesting week, powerful week, game-changing week. I wish everybody all the love and all the luck. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, do take very good care. Bye-bye.